When Eze Uche left the house at 7 a.m. to purchase a unified tertiary matriculation examination form, he hoped to finish registering in less than an hour. Little did he know he would spend nearly the entire day at the computer-based test center in Maitama. He only made progress at 4:20 p.m. after repeated attempts by the staff at the center to get the system working.
We paid the JAMB registration fee and they gave us the PIN number that we used to collect our form, and now we are still filling our form. This is 4 o'clock, so this is where we are now.
What are you telling us? What's the reason for the delay?
The reason for the delay, say, is network. JAMB is delaying the network.
Other candidates like Kim say they often make several attempts before generating a profile code, with some doing it for about 10 times at the cost of 50 naira per SMS request.
This is my second time registering for JAMB here. But the center I went to, I go to register last year, it wasn't like they shut down their center. They told us that there was a center here. So I came here last week to register, but the money I paid, for, they told me that I have to pay another 7,000. That the one I paid for was a waste because the information that they saw on the system was my mom's information, not my information. And then I tried to explain to them that I lost my SIM card. The SIM card I used last year to register, but I don't know, they didn't take it into consideration. Maybe they didn't think it was important. So it was like I have to pay another 7,000 naira. So I took an excuse from work today to come here around 2 to register. And then I went to the front desk to ask for another JAMB form. But one of the men there told me that they're out of a form that I should go home.
I've been here since around 8 and this is almost 3 o'clock. There's still no network on the JAMB center, at the JAMB center. And let me just say my experience here is I'm just 30% satisfied.
I came down all the way from Papedrimi to register JAMB, and since around 8 o'clock I've been here up to 3 because of the view, it's too much, the queue is too much.
When Arise News spoke with workers at the center, they attributed the delays to network and technical failures, making it difficult for applicants to generate the profile code, which is a crucial step in the registration process. But JAMB is presenting a different perspective on the situation. The JAMB registrar, Professor Ishak Oloide, in a recent announcement said as of February 17, more than 1.5 million candidates had registered for the UTME, which is below the number of registration for last year, when more than 2 million candidates signed up. JAMB is attributing the low turnout and delay in registration to a ploy by candidates and centers to commit examination malpractice. The board has also ruled out any possibility of extending the registration deadline. But education experts question why there is an urgency to end the sale of registration forms when it is difficult for candidates to complete the process due to no fault of theirs. Additionally, the situation has been worsened by the lack of CBT centers in some areas, forcing applicants to travel long distances to register for the exam. This raises concerns about the accessibility and efficiency of the registration process.
You see a lot of young people that leaves a home to go and register for JAMB. They spend 5 hours, 6 hours, and the parents get word and start calling them. JAMB should start thinking of auditing their system to begin to see what actually is the cause of this. If this process is not working, is there something we can improve on? And JAMB should not come and be increasing, aggravating, putting more tension on these young people.
Nigerian students are not all cheats. There's a rational cross-section of Nigerian students who want to actually go in for the exams well prepared and excel. I mean, there are students who take pride in their excellence, not just in their delivered results. Okay, and so let's create that benefit of the doubt to also say that there are difficulties experienced by some of these Nigerian students, difficulties owing to long distances. I mean, do we have enough CBT centers?
Now, what is the process for generating a profile code? Candidates are required to send their 11-digit National Identification Number NIN to either 55019 or 66019, ensuring there's a space between NIN and the number. To minimize wait times, Candidates are being advised to register during off-peak hours or visit alternative registration centers to meet the February 26 deadline, an action that many describe as faulty and may leave many potential candidates out of this year's JAMB examination. Juliet Obata, Arise News.